Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6
You can't
of
make this up.
Tequila Thursdays.
Bro,
Sponsored by, powered by Brokers Connection, baby. That's what we're here for. Celebrating Brokers Connection. Another successful week. Just want to do introductions for anybody. We gotta wait for Jose to finish up his phone call really quick. Oh, he's done. All right, perfect. Nope. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to. Well, I'll let Jose do the introduction for the whole pod, but it's gonna go around do some introductions again really quick. So, again, my name is Daryl Mills, El Mágico. I'm the man with the plan. 40 grand in your hand. Um, Over here to my left, I have who?
Stanley, aka Sexy Chocolate.
Sexy, well, we have sexy chocolate. Oh, sexy chocolate, sexy chocolate. Now, Stanley, you've been called that before, right?
Yeah, my whole life.
Okay, perfect. Stanley, who do we got in front of you? Stanley, man?
Sean, aka
your favorite broker's favorite broker, Sean McClone. Very excited. Wrapping up this year. It's gonna be a great podcast we're gonna have here. So yeah, let's get it going.
Yeah, pass it to your left, Sean. Who do we got? We got
a Jose over here. Jose Martinez.
What's up, guys? Jose Martinez,
Now-
Daryl's mentor.
Oh, that's what you.
That's what I'm doing.
I'll clap it up for that. So, Jose, really
Yes.
quick. This is the last podcast of the year.
Correct.
Just if you think about where we started, January 1st of this year, we were in a completely different situation.
Correct.
Right? The company was in a completely different situation. And, now we are in a completely different situation right now, looking at what is this? Today is December the what? 19th?
December 19th.
December 19th. So we are literally 11 months or 3 weeks into the year. And this has been a doozy. We have new president in. We've had many new hires. We've had many ISOs sign up. We've had many people join Brokers Connection. It's been a very successful year. We've Stanley has gotten us on with many different mortgage lenders, in which is going to put us in a different position to go ahead and fund clients of all different types of credit scores, all different types of experience in the real estate game, and we've also signed up with a lot of lenders to put us in a different position, Jose, when it comes to lines of credit, alternative lines of credit, term loan, Sean, SBA, different SBA programs. So I definitely want to clap it up for all. This year has been, just like any business, this year has been challenging, to say the least. But when you surround yourself with a great team like we have, even the guys in the back, our camera crew. We got a shout out to Albert, shout out to Radical, shout out to my boy Lucas. Our marketing team.
Get better every week.
These guys make everything happen. I mean, from talking points to, guys, I can't. If I turn the camera, which obviously I can't. If I showed you guys the setup that we have and just show you our office, you guys would be, nothing less than impressed. So I definitely want to clap it up for our guys. For sure. Without you guys, nothing is possible, man. For fucking sure. But Jose, really quick, let's just talk about, before we go into the details of some of the exciting stuff that we found out today, and some of the other new programs. Why don't you just talk briefly, just kind of wrap up the year for us really quick?
Well, yes. I mean, what you said earlier is definitely, something that we are very grateful for, building up the program, the affiliates themselves as well. Thank you, everyone, sending us over deals. I think that we have a few deals that have actually gotten funded. I know that some of them there's been certain delays, whether the client hasn't been receptive. I know in real estate, some of the programs that were sent over, they were fairly niche programs. One of the guys we were speaking to today, I forgot his name. Gentleman you got off the phone with.
I think his name was
Sean, wasn't it?
Sean?
Sean Combs. Not Sean Combs.
No, not right now.
But it was a very interesting case. So, yeah, no. Just first of all, thank you very much for the affiliates. Today, we actually wanted to start sharing with you guys. There's one member on here today that I've worked with for several different years, and I wanted to just introduce one person so they can share their experience. How we met, what he's experienced even before Brokers Connection became a thing. What he's experienced.
Ooh, who we got coming? Who we got, Jose?
Also, too, what plans we have for the following year as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Conrad is still in here.
Yeah, Conrad's in here. Conrad,
Yo, what's going on, guys?
what's up, Conrad?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Well, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. I know you were
Yep.
sick last couple of weeks. You were trying to join us, but you were unable to. So I guess just Conrad wanted to just I think you were really one of the very first affiliates that that you and I started working together.
Yep.
I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were at another shop. You were providing leads to them, and there were deals that just weren't closing, correct? Or just elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah. So well, first I want to give a little shout out to Jose and my boy Stanley. You guys stunned it by Jose.
My guy.
But yeah, we're here. We met down here in Miami. Maybe a year and a half ago, we went out and Jose took us out, and he's pretty much spoiled us. He took us to Poppy Steak, and he gave us the hookup. It was a nice
Oh, you were
experience.
with him at
Hook up,
Poppy
hook up.
Steak? You were with him at Poppy Steak?
I
Conrad?
was
That's
with you
fire.
guys. I was with you guys, and your boy was there, and we literally got the whole menu. And that was so nice, man. That was a good time.
Yeah.
But me and Jose go way back. When I first started, doing business loans and commercial lending, I was doing ads and Google ads and Facebook, and I never really did any of the work. I just partnered with different people, and they use their connections and their services to get the deals closed. One of my biggest challenges was actually getting deals closed, because I would send over leads and data, and it was always some excuse or some workaround or something. And then, one day I was like done with business loans. I was out of it. And I met Jose through a friend from college, actually. He was at a wedding, and he connected us. And I basically told Jose, I was like, yo, my friend said that you're in business loans, and you're always looking for data to work and stuff. And I wasn't even doing business loans at the time. And Jose was like, look, here's what I'll do for you. Send me all of your old data.
Yeah.
Send me all of your old data. And I probably had, like, I don't even know, couple 100,000 leads.
Yeah.
They were just sitting in a CSV file. I wasn't doing shit with them. I wasn't making money from them. And to be completely honest, I worked with a lot of different companies. I'm not gonna drop names on the call. I'm not gonna drop names on the call, but these are some pretty big companies, and they were just kind of cherry picking and jerking people around, and taking advantage of their data and their leads.
Now,
So I was
jerking people around, not in a good way, right? Like the bad
No,
way.
not in a good way. Not in a
All
good
right.
way.
All right.
Not in
Got
a
to
good way.
clarify.
Like giving them the runaround. Like making excuses and stuff like that. And I had basically an old list. Like, I used to just sell this list. It was burnt. This list was beat. This list was like used to hell, sold many times. And Jose was like, "Yeah, dude, don't worry about that. Just send it over to me. I'll give it a crack." And I that was like one of the first times I sent those leads to Jose, and that was one of the first times I actually made a commission in business loans.
Wow.
And in the beginning, I was running business loan ads, and I was trying to close the deals, nothing would close, and I ended up having to sell the data, and I just became a lead generator. But one day I met Jose, and he was like, "Yo, send me that list. I don't care how old it is. I don't care. I doubt he'll do this for anybody now, because he was like, just send it over to me," and he was pulling deals out. We didn't close $1 million of deals, but we made some money together, and that was the first time that, for me, I got that experience, especially in merchant cash advance, because, like I said,
Yeah.
I probably spent a good 6 figures running ads on
Yeah.
Google, on Facebook, easily, over $150,000 to generate leads. And I was sending them to these shops, and they weren't closing shit. I was losing money, so I ended up having to just sell the leads individually, to make my money back. And then, luckily I met Jose,
Mm.
and, I sent him the list, and basically Jose started closing deals. Like, he would call me, and he was like, "Hey, we got a couple out. You know, it made you a couple grand. I think it made probably in total maybe like 10, 15 grand. But again, this was from like used data that I sold and abused and all that stuff. You know, for
Blush.
Conrad, don't make him blush.
Make me blush.
you know, no, it's true. It's true. You know, and I've been fucked over so many times in the
Yeah.
merchant cash advance space and the business loan space. You know,
Mhm.
and people were always telling me, "Hey, don't get involved. You know, you don't have any connections here. You don't know anyone." They always push me to go through someone. You
Yeah.
know, and going through someone never really worked until I worked with Jose, and you know, I sent him that data. I sent him that data, and he's just always been honest and transparent. You
Conrad,
know,
and I
that's
have
what
to
I
tell you,
really like about it. That's
Conrad,
what
I
I
have
really
to
like
tell,
about Jose.
listen, I have to tell you, Conrad, listen, I know you probably worked with New Yorkers before, but we're the right New Yorkers, all right? We're here to get the shit done for you.
Yeah, you know they were
Okay?
all
We're the
from
right
New
New
York.
Yorkers to get shit
They
done
were,
for you.
you know, they were all from New York. You know, like the different shops in New York, all over.
Yeah.
You know, I've probably sold like over 150,000 business loan leads to just people all over, and you know, to small businesses, big lending firms with 150 agents and stuff. And it's always some bullshit excuse. You know, it's like, damn, your leads, they weren't picking up, they weren't answering. Oh, it's in the contract phase, but nothing closed. You know,
Yeah.
I actually had deals where it was a personal connection,
Yeah.
and the company told me that the deal didn't close. And my boy calls me. He's like, "Yo, thank you for getting me that loan." And I'm
Oh,
literally like, I'm like,
Wow.
you know, and I end up making a phone call. I call this agency and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? My boy is telling me you're closing deals and you're telling me that the deals didn't go through. It's like, oh no, that was through one of our partners. So you're not entitled to that commission. And I was like, yo, this is so sketchy. But, you know, at the end of the day, I met Jose, and you know, I'm not jumping right back into business loans. You know, I do marketing, so
yeah.
I found my path. You know, business loans is Jose's path. You know, but he really wanted to. He called me and he was like, "Yo, I need you on this call, man, to just share your experience." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, for Jose, you know, I'll jump on and I'll give him the high praises, because out of everybody that I've dealt with in the
Yeah.
business loan space, in the merchant cash advance space, business
Yeah.
lending, commercial lending,
Yeah.
Jose is the only guy, literally the only guy that
Wow.
has closed deals for me.
Yo, you giving him his flowers, Conrad. I like that.
Yo,
Getting the whole
trust,
body right there.
the only guy,
Look,
the
now
only guy.
we're gonna have to take him out to dinner now after this. It's gigantic, Conrad.
And you know, and what blew me away was like, I've given like brand new, hot off the press leads, qualified leads to other agents, and all I get is excuses. And
Yeah.
Jose took the dirtiest, grimiest, oldest list that I had, and he was closing deals out of it, bro. And he was, and literally, it's been, I don't know how long, 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
And every single time I'm getting goosebumps. Like every single time I have a business opportunity, I
Yeah.
call Jose and I'm like, yo, I want you to meet this guy. I want you to meet this guy. I want you to meet this guy. And you know, it's that just shows you how far a good relationship goes, and you know, a
Yeah.
good person, when you're around them. You know, I don't have to make $1 million from Jose to know that he's the real deal, and he's honest and he's transparent, and he really cares about, you know, helping his people around him succeed. And you know, that's my 2 cents. I'm not,
I
Yeah.
you know,
appreciate that.
All right.
I
Thank
gotta
you
be
so
real,
much.
man. I gotta be
All
real.
right,
Like,
all right. I have to tell you, we have a gentleman in the chat, Sean Comby, who's also one of our affiliates, and he chimed in and he said, you know, sounds like some of the agencies I work with chiming into when you said that, you know, you would close a deal and you know you wouldn't get paid or they
it's
wouldn't tell you that it
always,
closed. Yeah,
it's always
Said it
something,
died, but
bro.
they
It's
really
always
got come up.
something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's
guys,
always something. It's always an excuse. It's like, oh, sorry, it didn't meet it didn't meet the parameters or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, Jose was never about that. Jose was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a spreadsheet, track all of your leads. I'm telling you, like, yo, I wasn't even working these leads. Jose was like, send me what you have, and I'll see if we can make it work. And he made it work, man. And these deals were like,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like, leads sold multiple times. Like Jose crushed that list, and
Yeah.
he, you know, we've been working together for 4 or 5 years now. You know, we don't do a lot. It's usually just in the financial services or when I meet someone that you know, could help him, or he meets someone that could help me, and
Yeah.
and we reconnect. But you know, I got this guy's back to the moon, bro. He lived up to his word, his expectation, and he delivered when no one else did. So
That's
Thank
I
it.
got to give Jose that credit.
All right, thank you very
You
much,
know,
man.
well, I say I
We
appreciate that. Like you're
appreciate
talking about me, but like we appreciate that, but Conrad, because you know, your what Jose did with you and with your leads, now we've scaled that, right?
Mhm.
And now we're able to provide the same service that you said with some of our newer affiliates, right? There's a lot of
Yeah.
people. Sean Comey just say, "Hey, Jose, I have this whole list." No, but like we have people that are out there that are, and it says like they're marketers in their spare time. You know, there's people that are truck drivers, people that work at restaurants. There's people that have like regular 9 to 5, but
people,
but they want to introduce another revenue stream. So yeah, they have
Exactly.
all this.
Yeah. Well, listen, and just to chime in once again, thank you very much, Conrad. But also keep in mind, this goes, and it's not just myself, and I appreciate you, saying all the kind words, but it's because of the
Best
team we
10
have.
grand he spent all year.
It's because of the team that we had set up, but also two systems, right? And that's one of the biggest things that we discussed several podcasts before.
Yep.
And it's about systems because
Episode 3.
right, because the full list, and remember, data is very important.
Yeah.
Data you can use for multiple different for multiple different revenue streams, or for credit repair. If someone owns a home, maybe they had bad credit. There's a lot of things that you can do with data, so that's very important. Always make sure, even if it's an old list, make sure to nurture the list. A lot of the times, I don't know how many affiliates are spending money on call list packages, without a proper CRM system, which is what Albert had discussed last time. And we'll talk about more about that later on. And we'll also put it on the community as far as how we can go ahead and help you set up a CRM system. We already have one that we give to a lot of the affiliates in the community that take advantage of it, because texting, follow-up emails, follow-up text,
Drip campaigns in a
drip
sense, right?
campaigns, huge,
Yeah.
huge.
So just not to cut you off, but ladies and gentlemen, drip campaigns are where you constantly are re-engaging old data, right? So, but without calling. So every once in a while they get an email or they'll get a text automatically. 30 days in, 45 days in, that's gonna let them know, hey, new programs
Yeah.
available.
Yeah.
Hey, this is available. And Sean Comey, really quick, just to piggyback on what you just said. Sean said, crazy because we work hard as hell at marketing just to be duped. Jonathan has been helping my lead. Super appreciate the honest representation. And Sean, I have to tell you, one of the things, you just gave me goosebumps when you said that, because one of the things, in sales, yeah, you made me blush. One of the things that I love to say is what is the true cost of a lead? Just a name and a phone number. What's the cost of the lead, right? And the cost of the lead is priceless, because you don't know what that name and phone number could generate. That name and phone number could generate you $1 million mortgage.
Yeah.
Also, it could generate you a $250,000 cash advance, a $500,000 term loan, and a $2 million SBA. But you don't know what it is, because it's just a name and a phone number, right?
And you do not know what it is unless you ask the question.
Correct.
Which is huge in anything. Don't just take someone saying, "Hey, I do $10,000 a month and I don't have any cash advances." Let's say that someone's looking for business lending,
Yeah.
and then automatically say, "Okay, no problem. I'm sending you an email out. Send me these documents." No, speak to the client.
Yeah.
Understand their wants, their needs, their situation.
Yes.
What's their credit score? Like I said last time, there's an intake form that we follow that we should have shared with you. And if you don't have it, let us know. Send us an email, info@ledmaycapital.com.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send you the intake form. First question that we always ask everyone is, what are you grossing on a monthly? What's your credit score? Right?
Yep.
Credit score would let us know where we're going to take the deal to, or what program can be available.
Yep.
What do you gross on a monthly basis?
Yep.
If you gross $10,000 or more, perfect. I know that you can potentially have tax returns, or there's other programs available for you, revenue-based programs, some lines of credit where monthly payments, where minimal deposits are $5,000, and you can qualify for a monthly payment without showing tax returns.
Yep.
What do you need the money for? Huge. We've been speaking about that
For
throughout
years.
every single podcast.
For years.
What do you need the money for? If you're gonna buy a building, something short term doesn't make sense.
We don't want to hear working capital.
Exactly, working-
And we don't want to hear expansion.
Yeah,
Working capital is not an answer. If this is going to be your career or a pathway towards a better future for yourself and your family, Make people respect your time. Make people understand and treat you as
The
a
expert.
professional.
Yeah.
As a professional. They won't walk into Chase and say, hey, working capital, right? No, they have to come in and give you a full performer of what it is that they're looking to go ahead
Business
and get done.
plan.
Right,
everything,
exactly. So
yeah.
it works the same way. If you go ahead and make sure that that clients go ahead and value your time and
Yes.
and present to you something proper, I can assure you 80% of the time, maybe 90% of the time, I'm confident enough to say 90% of the time,
Yep.
you will get the deal done. And that's the problem with a lot of people that are first starting off. They're just eager to send out documents. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the problem because at the end of the day, if you don't have the realistic conversation and understand what their needs are, you won't know how to properly set up the deal.
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of disagree with you on that.
Go ahead.
You know, I think that's bullshit what you just said because I think people, I think people know. I think people know what they want to get people. They just don't have the fucking resources. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like the company that we have,
I would agree.
we have real estate programs.
Yep.
We have SBA loans.
Yep.
We have term loans.
Yep.
We have lines of
No,
credit.
hold on. Hold on.
Some
I will
shops-
disagree with you then. I would disagree with
You
you.
can't disagree on a disagree,
I'm going
bro.
to
That's
disagree
fucking
with disagree.
ridiculous.
I'm going to disagree on the disagree.
All right,
to
take
disagree.
a sip so we can
To
agree.
disagree.
Take a sip so we can agree.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
Right now.
Hmm.
Disagree on
The reason why I disagree is because sometimes people are, for some reason, they're just scared to ask a question.
Yeah.
That's
They're
true.
scared to ask. Oh my God! You know what? Do you have tax returns?
Yeah.
Why would you be scared to ask someone if you have tax returns? Do you show a profit on your tax returns? Ask the client.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was gonna say it's like, well, you know, when agents are new, and this even includes myself because they're, like you said, they're excited to get somebody on the phone that's receptive. They're
Yeah.
excited to have somebody that's talking to them. They become more of an order taker
Yeah.
than someone that's gonna realistically,
Yeah,
That's
Sean.
a
Good shit.
realistically
I love that.
qualify, right?
Yeah, I'll clap it up for that, Sean.
You know, and like Jose said, everybody's time is valuable. You know, like you're gonna sit here and yes, somebody to death they want a term loan, but they have under 600 credit score. That's not gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know. However, we do have other options we can provide. So that's why we have to dig a little deeper. How much revenue you bringing in? What are your goals? Do you have any loans now? Do you own any real estate? All these questions help open up doors.
Yes.
Because hold on,
Explore
because
other
at the
opportunities.
end of the day, if you want to
Mhm.
flip the script, matter of fact, you guys are doing a disservice to these clients. You want to know why? Because you didn't understand what their goals were. So you're wasting their time. They're sending you documentation. So shame on you guys for not asking the question.
Yeah.
Shame on you guys for not asking, hey, do you have tax returns? And you could have gotten him a better program, but now you told him that he doesn't qualify. So the guy now is crying in the corner because he can't get the money that he's looking for. But you know what? You could have asked a simple question: do you have tax returns? Right? Or and if you have tax returns, are you showing a profit? If you're not, then shame on you for asking the client to send you last 2 months bank statements, a profit and loss statement, 12 months of bank statements, or whatever other documents you're requesting the client to send over to you.
Right.
Because if you're not asking the right questions and don't know how to assess the client, that's the problem.
Mhm.
And what Sean was saying Sean Colby was saying is correct. Is that we take the time. A lot of the time, it's not that you know, and I think that some affiliates take a more of a defensive, right? They're like, oh my God, no, I know how to close a deal. I know how to do this. What's the definition of insanity? You're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and
Expecting a different result.
correct. See, he finishes my sentences.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, that's crazy.
so you know what? Allow us to try something different. Allow us to assist you, because at the end of the day, it's just going to make you guys stronger. Less work that we have to do, more money that we put in your pocket. If they don't have to be involved and they don't have to go ahead and sell the deal for you guys get more money.
Yeah.
So in the very beginning, treat it as, you know what? Let me learn as much as I possibly can. We don't call the client without the affiliate on the phone. We three-way it. All right. Why? Because you guys learn, you guys and girls learn. And then now that makes our job much easier because now we're speaking to qualified clients that already have been set, expectations have been set.
Yeah, and Jose, in a sense, what we're doing, I'm gonna read. In a sense, what we're doing is we're turning you guys into Swiss Army knives, right? We're turning you into like you're one of our reps working on our sales floor, but we're allowing you to still work your 9 to 5. We're allowing you to still run your own business, right? And we want to educate you so you know more about our programs, so that you guys can be better, because you guys, in a sense, are marketers, right? So we want to provide you guys, one, with the literature, two,
Stage one is marketers.
yes, marketers, but we also want to turn you guys into Swiss Army, so you guys know all of our products. So on the phone, you guys will be able to pivot. You know, literally, just a couple of months ago, we had a guy that was doing about $15,000 on a monthly basis, in their business. So, a rookie rep would have just literally submitted him for an MCA because he does $15,000 a month. Not. Did you guys hear us? Can you guys all hear us?
If you can hear us, say yes on the chat, please.
Yes.
If we're not frozen, say yes in the chat.
Same.
Same. All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
Frozen.
Hello?
Are we
Hello?
still
Hello?
frozen?
Can you guys hear us? Do we freeze? Oh man, it's some damn drones over Jersey. They're fucking with us. Man.
We're back.
All right, we're back.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Harry.
Thank you, Harry. Appreciate it. Really quick. I just want. I forgot what the fuck I was, but
Well, let me interject for a second, right?
Yeah.
Everybody here, what? Can you hear us, guys?
Yeah. All right,
If
go
you
ahead.
can hear
I'm
us,
sorry.
put a 1 in the chat.
one. MK said yes, so we're good.
Okay, so
All right.
we're good.
Harry, thank you, Harry.
I'm
Appreciate
glad,
it,
I'm
brother.
glad he didn't put a 2.
Yeah, Sean Comey, my man. All right, cool. What were you saying? Oh no, hold on. Time out. I remember what I said.
All
So we had a guy that was doing $15,000 a month. A rookie rep would have just submitted him for an MCA,
Yes.
but they didn't ask. They wouldn't have asked the question that's most important at the very end. Do you own any real estate? That guy had an $850,000 home free and clear that was left to him by somebody. He had just had a new business, just started out a year ago. He was just trying to jump into trucking, right? But he was left a $750,000 house that was free and clear. Right? Now, with that, we have many different programs. He had his credit score was okay. He was at like a 650, but with something like that, we have other programs for them in which we're able to either take equity out of their home, right?
Correct.
Or B, we could have done a second position mortgage in a sense, or
Or
not
free and
because
clear,
it's free and
whatever.
clear.
It's
It's
gonna be-
just the equity
it's
out,
been a
right?
first position HELOC, so they can use it like a credit card. They use it when they pay it back, balance down to zero.
Exactly. But again, we have those programs, right? So if you ask the questions now, that client didn't end up moving forward, but that client could have ended up getting something as much as 700,000 out of the home, up to 750,000 out of the home because he had 100% equity in it. These are just programs. These are just things that you have to understand and be able to ask questions about.
Definitely. And listen, we're your support. You have to realize something, right? We're your support system, but you're the first line of defense. And the first thing we as a team teach people that come aboard is that we have to stop being scared of no. So stop being scared of rejection. Because we're always taught no is such a bad thing. No, you get penalized for. No, you get punished, right? So you get on the phone and you're like, if I ask this question, he might hang up. If I ask this question, I might lose the deal. But what if I told you, if you get 26 no's, your 27th, you become a millionaire? You would dial so many numbers and smile, and every time you got a no, you jump for joy.
You're close,
Running
one
to
step closer.
26. That's your mind state in sales. You always have to keep going because that next phone call, that next text campaign, that next email campaign, that's the one that's going to change your life.
I love
And
that.
that's the way you have to think about
love it.
when you're working and everyone else is like, maybe this isn't for me. Listen, that's one less competition. So I would like you guys to start looking at it in this business of deals as, this deal failed. Yeah, I put a little time in it. Sit down, take a breather. You know what? I just became one step closer to the deal that's going to change my life.
Yeah.
I want to add
Get a round of
something to that.
applause.
Hold on, that's a round of
Yeah,
applause.
round of applause.
I want to add to that because you one of the things you always say is about Warren Buffett, right? Where the investors tend to shy away when the economy is doing bad, or something along those lines, and then you know what? It's the best time to invest.
When everybody's running away from the economy, the big money's buying everything cheap.
Buying it up.
And by the time the average person feels comfortable buying,
Shit's
the
already bought
big
up.
guys are already selling it at a higher price.
How big are those
Well,
guys?
well.
Now, keep in mind.
God.
Now remember. Now, the reason why I ask you that or say that is because one of the things is holidays are around the corner. Okay. Now, listen. First of all, Merry Christmas to everyone. If we don't say
Happy holidays.
happy
Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Happy New Year
I was
too.
going through everything. I was going
No,
through
because I celebrate Kwanzaa,
You know
dude.
what? Happy holidays.
All right?
Happy holidays, everyone. But you know what? Right now, you guys are in a great position. I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to be amongst family members. You're going to be amongst people that you probably don't see on a day-to-day basis.
Yep.
Maybe they don't have Facebook. Maybe they don't have social media. It's crazy how many people don't. All you have to do now is understand or just make yourself a card. Or when you start networking now, that's going to be huge right now. Network. What do you do? Hey, how you been? Hey, I haven't seen you for a year.
Hey, what do you do? What are you doing lately? What do you do?
Exactly. You know what? What I'm doing now is I'm actually looking into business lending. I work with a company where they actually go ahead and mentor me and show me, but they take it on hand in hand. Because what happens is, and one of the biggest things is that your family members are not going to take you serious in the beginning because they know that you don't have the experience. But you know what? I work with a company that does this, this, and this. What I do is I help facilitate the connection so that they can go ahead and approve clients, right? And now that assists you and helps you in getting new deals. Right now, mortgage, business lending, maybe personal loans. If someone has a 680 plus credit score, you should already know what. As soon as someone says their credit score is above 680, you know what? I can get you up to $100,000 potentially. There's a couple of things I have to do, right? No one knows that. You're looking to start a business. Perfect, no problem. Let's figure out how I'm going to put you in a much better position for 2025.
Yep.
Also, too, New Year's resolutions. That's going to be great. I want to start my business, right? Everyone says 100% the top number one thing that everyone wants to do is you want to join the gym, right? Myself included. Yeah, I want to lose weight, right? So that's it. Now put that along with the second one, or I know below that is I want to start my own business. I want financial freedom. I want to be able to be independent so I can go ahead and have my own schedule. I don't want to work for someone else. One of the biggest things that I read one time was it was a picture. Right? It was a picture of
You read the picture?
I'm sorry, I saw. I saw and I read. Hold on. I saw and I read. Hold on. I saw and I read.
It's a long one.
I saw the picture. Read the caption.
Okay.
Okay, I saw and I read. So yes. So I saw the picture. The picture was
Steal Thursdays, guys.
The picture was. I'm sorry, I get animated. The picture was someone the business owner getting out of their luxury vehicle, whether it's a Ferrari, a Lotus, or whatever vehicle you love. But it was on this particular one, I believe, is a Lamborghini. And then you have the janitor mopping, right? And that's what he's doing. He's like, boss, that's a great car. I love that car. Do you know what the business owner, and that changed me, the audacity was, I would say audacity, maybe it's not for everyone, but he said, if you work hard enough, next year, I could buy the next version of it.
Yeah,
I could buy the new brand.
Yep.
You understand what that means? If you work hard enough, mop as many times as, whatever.
70 hours a week, overtime.
Don't spend time with your family. Don't do this. If you work hard enough, I could buy a better car next year. That's crazy.
That's exactly what. Not hot cooler. Not hot cooler. Not hot cooler.
HR.
It's a family show.
No, hit the bell. Hit the bell, bro. Hit the bell.
But listen, it just goes down to that. So use every moment as a networking experience. As
Yeah.
simple as, hey, how you doing? What do you do? And then go into what you do. Already, obviously, be prepared a little bit. Understand the programs we offer. And then just understand certain key points. I used to keep, when I first started off, I used to keep index cards in my pocket. So when I know, okay, so I'm going to talk about this, these are the points, this, and this. Okay, perfect, no problem. Boom, and then that's it. Or
Yeah.
sticky note. You understand? So now you have all that you have it right there in order for you to be able to maximize on the relationship or whatever networking experience you're having.
Hey, listen, really quick. I do want to read comments because I love that you guys are here and you guys are participating. Really quick. So Sean Comey from like a couple of minutes ago. It starts with honest. Okay, yeah. So it starts with honest client respect. No, someone needy or desperate, but if I send my clients to a new account manager, I'm trusting that they are going to treat my clients with the same courteous service, but not afraid to say no if we can't honestly help.
Yeah.
I found out that last week these other guys took the money and left my people high and dry and abused. Yeah, Sean, listen, and that's why we're glad that you work with us. I know Jonathan Jarep, he's one of the best that we have.
Yep.
Honesty is the best. It really is the best policy. I mean, listen, if we don't have the best deal, Jose's famous for telling you, Hey, listen, if you have that deal, if you have a 30-year term loan, which doesn't exist, it caps out at 10, take the other deal. You know, if these guys are promising you something that we can't give to you, take the other deal, no problem. But 9 times out of 10, we have the best deal on the market. I'll tell you that. Let me keep going down. Harry Price. Harry's been coming in a lot tonight. Harry, listen, thank you so much for tuning in and commenting a lot. Harry says, do any of these programs do a soft or hard pull? How many programs can someone enroll into, assuming that they have the credit, income, or relevant qualifications?
Great question.
Jose, you want to tackle that one?
Great question. Yes. So, okay. First thing was, do you have any of these programs do soft and hard pulls? Yes. So, if the client has a 680 plus credit score, we're not pulling their credit right away. We go ahead and provide them a soft credit pull. Not a soft credit pull. We have a relationship with Experian, in which it is a soft credit pull, or the client can send us over their credit report. They have to download it from Experian.com, send it over to us, whichever one of the two they prefer. We like to go ahead and do a soft credit pull just because it expedites the process. The client is probably doing something else. All we require is first name, last name, home address. As long as your name is not common, we can go ahead and do a soft credit pull. We're not asking for social. If it's a common name like Jose Martinez, yes, we would more than likely probably request a social security number. The next thing, so that's on our no income documentation funding program. We also have revenue-based funding programs as well, where they do soft credit pulls. There's no longer such a thing as a hard pull, only if you take the deal.
Right.
Right. Then we also go ahead and offer anything that's bank oriented. So we underwrite the file internally before we submit it to a bank. We know what the guidelines are.
Yep.
And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves in, is understanding what the changes and the guidelines are. So we go ahead and provide and we underwrite the file first without doing a hard credit pull. We do request or ask for either access to do a soft credit pull or an Experian login, along with if they have revenue, tax returns, and bank statements. We also do equipment financing. Equipment financing programs does not require you to have a hard pull. It's a soft pull. We're on with a national banks. Equipment financing we could do with all 50 states.
Oh,
Single digit interest rates.
this market, that's fire.
Yes. We actually had a conversation with them today. Their requirement is at least 3 years in business. We do have other options, but if you want single digit,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a pen and a piece of paper, please. This program was just unveiled.
Hot off the press.
This program was just unveiled an hour before we hopped on.
Yes.
Before we hopped on the podcast. So if you have,
That's why I didn't even know he was going to talk about it yet. I'm like,
hot on the press. So you ladies and gentlemen have a pen and a piece of paper, please write this down, because
exclusive.
Hot off the press. So if you guys have a pen and piece of paper, please write it down. Jose's about to deliver the boom. Jose,
go.
So there you go. So this particular program, Equipment Finance Options, they pull from TransUnion. Okay, TransUnion, you have to have a 700 plus credit score. Okay, that's number one. We do have programs for clients below that, but for this particular program, 700 plus credit score, all I need from you is a one-page application and an invoice or a vendor. What was a bill? A bill of sale.
bill of sale.
That's it, because they want to know the make, the model, the years, the cost, etc. All the specs on the
Truck mileage,
The best thing about this is, okay, give you an example, and I was just, my jaw dropped when they said this. If you are looking to expand and open up another office,
talk slower. You're going too quick.
Okay.
You got to
It's
talk
a New Yorker.
quick.
It's a New Yorker.
He's excited.
Let them understand it. That's what I'm saying. Slow it down. Let them consume it.
Now,
Draw it out.
all right. So
Breathe.
the equipment that you are allowed.
You have to talk slow.
Like what I would like you to do. Explain what
I'm gonna go
normal
like
equipment financing is,
Okay.
and then drop the boom on what.
Okay. So normal equipment financing requires you to have revenue coming in.
Check one.
Requires you to have, well, credit score is not really an option. Like it's not a factor.
Yeah, not
It's
really.
a factor.
Not really.
We have investors or programs that do not require credit score requirement.
Yep.
But they need revenue. Okay. We can go ahead. A lot of companies or a lot of real estate financing programs, it's either yellow steel, right? Construction companies, trailers, trucks, medical facilities, the big medical equipment, and anything of high value. This particular program,
Pivot.
allows you, the client, or you, the affiliate, to present it to the client in equipment finance option where it's very broad.
Bro.
Okay, so what does that mean? If your client is looking to open up an office, they can factor in the computers. They can factor in computers, softwares, TVs. I mean, I know an office
Probably
that opened
printers,
up, and,
yeah.
and then that's
Wow.
expensive. That goes up maybe $50,000-$60,000
Not
depending on
even
how many.
expensive. You're gonna when we get to know each other,
Mm.
you're gonna realize we have products that we call unicorn products. And when I say unicorn, it's not just fictitious, it's not in the space.
Transition.
Yeah.
I need a flex bomb. We gotta put a flex bomb on that. Gotta understand what he's saying here. Let me emphasize and slow it down. So I can regurgitate how important this is.
Regurgitate, Stan.
So normal equipment finance, you're going towards certain industries. Like you'll go towards trucking because they have the trucks and trailers.
Construction.
You'll go to construction because they have the Caterpillar bulldozers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're financing offices now.
Mm.
A doctor comes in and says, you know what? I need reception desk. I need computers. I need to build out
Software.
my
I need
office.
an X-ray
Even,
machine.
even
I-
software.
I need an MRI machine.
Mm.
We say, I got
We
you.
got it.
You forget doctors. You know what? I want to open a business office. I got you. Any office build out with experience, I got you. You understand? We are a unicorn in the space. So you know what that equals? You're a unicorn in this space.
And
I'm a clue bomb.
I'm
from-
sorry, Sean
got
Comey.
no, listen, Sean Comey, my man Sean Comey up there has me dying. Sean, I see your cameras
Oh,
on,
shit,
Sean.
it's Sean.
I see your cameras on, Sean. Yo,
What's up,
Sean,
brother?
Sean, every week you tune in. Every week you have so much to say, man. You're such a blast. We're so happy to have you as a part of our affiliate program. Super, super dope.
Yes.
You said respirators. What's up, Sean?
No, you know what? That's no, you're
I need an X-ray machine now, man. Let's flip it.
No, you know what? They actually did do that. Alien work lab. They said
Alien work, yeah.
laptops, computers.
Yeah.
I gave an IT company today. They spoke to them. They were willing to do software. I was
Yeah.
like, are you guys serious? Software?
Yeah.
They said yes, and it's crazy because it goes. They need to have requirements for this. Is they if you're on the West Coast, 3 years in business. If you're on the East Coast, 5 years in business. And the reason why is because on the West Coast is where a lot of their branches are. However, we were able to work out with them and show them the power of social media in the community, where now they were, okay, if it's going to be in an area where there's no branch, we're willing to do it, but we're going to go ahead and increase the time in business.
Yeah.
Now, another thing is there's no income docs, no bank statements, no tax returns.
They don't care.
Send me an app. We'll fill out the application. You want to know how quickly the application is? It's less than the MCA app. It's less. Maybe.
It's probably like 8 simple questions.
The first half is what type of equipment, what type of loan you want, term, dollar amount, and what type of equipment.
Yep.
Next one is tell me about yourself, your company. Third question is tell me about who the vendor is that's selling this to you. That's all, along with an invoice or a bill of sale. Then they
guess how quickly they can underwrite the file. Guess, Daryl, how quickly they can underwrite the file.
You call me Garrow. I mean, I've never heard you call me Daryl before. My game starts with a D, not a G.
I was gonna
You
say,
gotta put the D first. Put the D first.
Yeah.
Put the D first, okay?
I'll tell you guys why later on. I call them Garrow.
So now what is happening is
How quickly?
I would say
How quickly do you think?
okay, Sean, how quickly do you think?
48 hours.
No.
4 to 6 hours, they're giving you an answer.
That's bananas.
Well, Jose, let me ask you a question. So you're telling me that in 4 to 6 hours, I can submit a full application, which is like 8 questions, and you're telling me that I'll have an approval within that time?
And the next day they could wire out funds or check whatever they like.
Yep. On
I need a
average,
cool
they want to
bomb.
give themselves some breathing room. So they say 2 to 4 business days you have funds in your account.
Wow.
Now they can either fund your account if you present a valid. No, I'm sorry. They fund whoever's selling you the equipment. They'll fund them directly.
The vendor.
They'll fund. Thank you. They'll fund the vendor. Thank you, Garrow. They'll fund the vendor if there's an invoice and the application.
Yeah.
But they will fund you, the client, if you purchase the equipment
and then they can send someone over at their expense, the bank's expense, not yours, to verify you have the equipment.
And then they in a sense reimburse you.
Reimburse. I was gonna say,
Wow,
yeah, yeah.
That's
that's
correct.
fire.
Wow.
That's fire. That's
So that's
fire.
huge.
It gets even better. They actually have that option too. As long as you can verify you have the equipment in your possession, don't even have to put the money out. As long as you have it in your possession, they will fund it.
Wow.
Yeah, they
Wow,
want
game
it's real.
So
Yeah.
let's hit up some construction
This works-
companies, man.
This works for private and this works for private sales and also regular sales.
Private sales too.
Private sales as
Wow.
Wow, that is awesome.
But there's
That's some good news, man.
Let's take some
Good.
questions from.
one more game changer to this product, right?
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Some of us are in bigger markets, which are New York, Cali, the Floridas, right? And sometimes you enter certain markets like Detroit, Michigan, Arkansas, with smaller markets where like there's not many people having big ticket $100,000 machines. They're willing to go so low that if you have a barber shop and you say you need barber chairs and tables,
Oh, that was
they will finance that too.
Whoa.
So
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
a-
these companies
Yeah.
have a major product. Finance small, medium to small time businesses. So if you're a small time bakery, barbershop for chairs,
Wow.
and like Jose said, at their cost, they will come to your salon, your barbershop, verify the equipment's there, wire next day.
Yeah, that's
That's
fire.
a game changer.
That's a game changer product, bro.
I think that they're the one on their list of actually prohibited industries
Yeah.
was restaurants and trucking companies.
Restaurants that take case by case.
But
It
in
depends if it's a
transportation,
franchise or small mom and pop. So
Right.
when we really roll this out, you'll get a list of the companies. I think there
Correct.
were like 5, 6 different industries. The rest were gate.
But-
They're gonna tell you what we can't do, what they're willing to do, and their hot spot.
And also keep in mind, it doesn't mean that we can't get it done. It just means that we can't get it done with this particular.
With this
Yeah,
product.
it's just
Yeah,
a
we
pivot.
got other ones.
Right, we do have a
Yeah,
lot more.
Really quick, Mrs. Goodwin. I'm sorry, Jaquita. I've been trying to read your comment for like a little bit, but you know the guys are hanging out. Really quick, I have 3 people that qualify, but I haven't received my contract yet.
Back office.
Yeah, that's Jose. Really quick, what is that email address that Jaquita?
Well, Jaquita, do me a favor. Can you send us an email to info@lendmatecapital.com? After this podcast, I'll make sure we go ahead and get that done.
Yeah,
I was gonna have someone go ahead and check it right now. Miss
Jaquita Goodwin.
Jaquita Goodwin.
She's looking for a contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also wants to know if she can find her contract. You'll resend.
Oh, the
Perfect.
back
Okay,
office
wait,
is
it's
about
gonna
See?
be sent in right
See,
now.
that's the back. That's how back office guys.
It's gonna be
Bing
resent.
bong.
It's gonna be resent now, but still do me a favor. Please send me info@lendmatecapital.com. I want to make sure that it does get sent out to you. There's no reason why you should be waiting for us if you have clients ready to go. Okay. Who else?
Awesome. Really quick. Oh, you guys said the internet was messing up. Sorry. Can you guys hear us now? Like, are we good? Okay, Jaquita said yes, so obviously we must be good. Okay, we gotta get that. You froze, but my pulls. Internet has tequila too. Sean is awesome.
Thank you.
What do we got? MK says, how soon a business will be eligible for reimburse? Jose, do you know the answer yet?
Yes, if it's located, remember the business has to be established for 3 years if it's on the West Coast, 5 years if it's on the East Coast. How soon after the approval it gets approved will it be reimbursed? 4 business days. Once it from the whole process takes 4 business days for the business to get reimbursed. As long as it qualifies through and it goes through the steps, we can go ahead and send you over the information once it goes through our marketing department with all the details. I just get excited. I want to give you guys all the information that we possibly can,
Yeah.
so you guys can send something over deals and know that we are above the competition.
Yeah.
Part two to what MK said is, could you provide a list of businesses that's eligible
Definitely.
for equipment
Yes,
financing?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
going to be included on there.
And guys, let's be clear too. This is just one particular program. We
Right.
have several other equipment financing programs for clients of all credit tiers. Okay.
Correct.
So don't
Yeah.
don't get
Yeah, if the client has bad credit,
yes.
we have a lender for that. We have someone that we work directly with them. I don't need a credit score, but it now there has to be a
Bank
compensating
statements.
factor.
Right.
Yeah.
There has to be a compensating factor. Give
Yeah.
me bank
Bank
statements.
statements,
If
yeah.
we're not looking at credit, give me bank statements.
Right.
Yeah, they got to figure out how they're gonna pay it.
Mhm.
Perfect. Let's read down. Mr. Comby, I like this company called Crazy Loans. They do that risky ads. They have no limits on who they lend to. Miss Goodwin said
Crazy loans.
Miss Goodwin said, okay, we'll do. Nina says yes. Sean says one. Harry Price, what do we do for trade lines? Oop, there I go. What do we do for trade lines to help a client improve their credit? Stanley?
Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, we have various products. So we have a department that handles trade
Wait,
lines.
hold on real quick. That's not Stan Lee of Marvel.
No.
That's Stan Lee, Julian of Full
Oh
Capital.
my God. We have a trade line department. So what'll happen, your credit will come in. If you want to boost it, they'll do a credit audit. Because a lot of people sell trade lines just to sell them. But people don't know it's more specific than that. Because depending on what credit score you're looking at, and if you're taking the FICA 8
Look at the
or
camera,
whatever.
Stanley.
Just
I'm
stare,
trying.
stare.
Stare at them.
I'm getting better, guys. Oh my God, the abuse. Right, so we really do an assessment. We don't just sell trade lines to sell trade lines. We look at the limit, the time that you need, so we can hit our targets. We also, if you need credit repair, sometimes it's simple as removing some inquiries.
Yeah.
Because some of our clients apply for cars, and some of these car dealerships will run your credit 10, 20, 30 times and tank your score. Now, why shouldn't you qualify because someone else was irresponsible and ran your credit all over the place? So what we do, we come in and we wipe out all the inquiries so we can make you bankable, fundable, and financeable. That's our game plan.
Financiable.
Wow.
Wow, that's hey.
I'm gonna steal that one.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to pull out a Webster dictionary, but you know what? I think we're good, Stanley. Go ahead. It sounded good. Go ahead.
All right.
Financiable.
So that's just what happened with our clients. We've had clients that's like, no way, you can't clean my credit. I'll just wait the 7 years when it falls off. Everybody tells me they can do this and that. I've spent money with mortgage companies. We get it. Listen, we allow our affiliates to upsell the product, but a lot of people come with mortgages, and we're not going to let something inaccuracies on your credit report stop you from getting an investment property. We're not going to
Yeah.
stop it. Accuracies, because that's what credit repair is. It's nothing fraudulent. It's they have to abide by the Fair Credit Act. So if they're reporting, if they put you in collections, but they constantly reporting a lateness, that's illegal. If they have the wrong account number on there, that's illegal. What you don't realize, a lot of applications you fill out now they're online, but people misspell your name, so that's not your credit. They shouldn't report on your credit report.
Or what if I have a middle initial?
And if they don't put it on that application, that's illegal. They
Wow.
can't report that.
What about addresses?
That should not be on your credit. It's inaccurate addresses. Because the credit bureaus will tell you inaccurate names and addresses are a sign of possible fraud because the average person knows how to spell their name. They know how to write their name. Now, just because the person across the desk at that store chooses to put your first name last,
That's
your
not
last
our
name
pro-
first,
yeah.
that's not my
Like
responsibility.
Julian Salient.
Correct. Alien, I don't know who's Stanley. That's not the government my dad gave me, but I'll walk with it.
This is what happens when you give Daryl the mouse.
Bro.
Right?
The chat.
Chat.
Yeah, pull the chat back.
Yeah, Mang,
Man,
chat.
Stanley was spitting gems
No.
too, man.
Double click on the screen. Now OBS, you see the.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we should be good.
There we go.
We're good. Sorry, guys.
Sorry about
There
that.
we go. Tequila Thursday. Sorry about that.
And more
Yeah,
importantly, we use the law. So a lot of people just send letters out, do not verification of it. We don't do that. We actually do an audit. We actually look what's wrong with your credit to see who actually was authorized. Like those car dealerships, you gave them authorization for that credit pull. The fact they ran 20 different inquiries isn't supposed to happen, not allowed to happen. So those are a few of the things that we pinpoint on a lot of credits where we're able to dispute them, especially with all these identity theft going on, these
Yeah.
irresponsible companies letting your kid's social security and ID go out.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be penalized for companies' lack of security of your information. And we really target those, and thank God we've been successful.
Really quick, we have a couple of
We have a
minutes
couple
left.
minutes.
I definitely want to make sure that we get everybody's questions in. Really quick, Jaquita, really quick, Miss Goodwin, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, shout out to Peter.
You've definitely been very, very, very responsive tonight, and thank you so much because that's what we're here for. Really quick, Miss Goodwin says my client has a 785 credit score and owns a construction company and building new construction. What would be a good loan for them?
What are they looking to do with the money?
Yeah.
Why would they take the money out? Very important. It's just because they meet the qualification does not necessarily mean that they are going to go ahead and qualify for a certain program. Maybe they will, but you want to make sure that you provide them the funding for what their needs are at the moment.
Right.
What I would recommend is do me a favor, go to info@lendmakecapital.com, shoot us an email. I'll take care of it personally. Let's get on a phone call. Let's speak to the client together. Let's identify the needs, the wants, and how we can go ahead and get this done for you. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Jose, for the information. Really
I
quick.
just want to make a quick fact here.
Okay.
Just so you understand, even though we're building this relationship with this community, is based on integrity. So when you send in a deal, we're not like a lot of these companies that just want the deal. We will do an audit and give you a true assessment of your deal. If it doesn't work, we're not going to waste your time. We're going to tell you, don't waste your time. We're not going to eat here. Go hunt. Let's get more. Let's get something that we can cook at the end of the day.
Right.
Just to make that clear. So when Jose says send it to info@Brokers Connection, it isn't just to get it in.
I didn't say Brokers Connection.
That is not the email address.
That's not the email address. People don't listen.
That is not the email address. Tequila Thursday.
I might have started before the podcast.
Guys, info@Brokers Connection does not fucking exist. Any email, and it's gonna bounce back.
We can talk about it tomorrow too.
Yeah, you got
Info Let Me Capital. And you know what? I want to be able to add, want to add and interrupt Stanley for a minute. Do me a favor, everyone. We just now realized we went ahead and opened up another social media channel, TikTok. Do me a favor and please. Sorry about that, guys. So do me a favor. What we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start using TikTok. I know that they say it's gonna get banned in January. I'm sure it's gonna get bought out by someone.
It'll be all
Do
right.
me a favor @Brokers Connection. That is our TikTok handle
It's on every platform.
Brokers Connection. And the reason why I say that is because we're gonna start doing live underwriting. What does that mean? We're gonna go live fixed Monday through Saturday. And we're gonna go ahead and just underwrite the files for everyone. I've seen TikToks from everyone just
Doing all kinds of stuff, right?
I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it. I don't want to say the word, but you know what? I see everyone giving information. No, it's okay. Everyone, I'm sure you already understand what the programs are after a certain time period. Let's get clients in. We'll live underwrite the file.
Let's fund deals.
Guys, just remember we have prices. Stanley, stop giving away the house, please. What we're gonna do is, guys, like we told you before, we are direct funders on certain programs. So on the DSCR and fix and flip, we're gonna start pricing them live for you, giving you live approvals. So we want to make sure that when we roll that out for you, when we go live, you guys are notified, guys and girls are notified that we are going ahead and taking on clients. Okay, because we'll be able to give you the approval on the spot. And then after that, if the client says, yes, we're moving forward, why take a couple of deals to go ahead and close a deal? Let's go ahead and say yes on the moment. Let's get the client on the phone. Stanley's going to underwrite everything regarding real estate. Daryl and I would do everything having to do with business lending.
Yep.
Let's just get money in. 2025 is going to be a great year for
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to piggyback off to that because listen, I mean, everybody on Instagram, everybody on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, everybody on YouTube Shorts, they just want to regurgitate the same messages,
They
right?
want clicks. They want clicks.
Yeah, they want clicks to make themselves famous, but it's not really making you money, right? I mean, you're going to scroll on it, you're going to scroll on it for like 10, 15 minutes a day, but it's not making you money. We want you guys to make money, right?
Yeah.
We're all in the business to make money, so we want to inform you guys as much as possible so that you can make money. Because if you guys are making money, we're making money. Everybody's making money. Everybody's happy, right? It's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
So,
Understand this. We're gonna be the first sales office doing games. It's great entertainment, right? There's a couple of features that sell, and one of the things is putting money in your pocket. Why don't you want to? You don't want to see your sales guys doing games, crazy stuff, dumb stuff. Don't you want to see them on the
Oh my
day-to-day, what
God.
they do?
Man.
Where
there's a
jackass
lot
meets
with-
the finance.
You
That's
putting
it.
me up?
That's it. That is it. That is it.
well, I want to know what kind of dumb stuff we can get Sean to do next
Yeah,
time.
come on.
2025.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap it up.
Mama, please
But
forgive me.
guys, you know what? We want to make sure that everyone makes money. 2025, there's no reason why we do not have the money or our income isn't what we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So for 2025, follow our lead. I can assure you 100%. I will personally make sure you guys, if you commit to us, we will make sure that every single deal that you guys send over gets the best possible option to be able to fund.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
You know what? And listen, we're
Hold
gonna.
on, hold on. I know we're near the end, and this is one of our final episodes. But I like
Oh wait, hold on.
No, 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 no,
Of
no,
the
no.
year.
Of the
of
year.
the year,
Of the
right?
year.
We're not closing down shop.
Nah, never.
Never. But I think we should put it out there. You know what?
Oh, he's gonna start giving out the house.
I might give up the
Are we
house.
giving
I
away
don't
lemon
know.
shirts? Are we fucking giving away lemon shirts?
Oh, that's what it is.
Nah,
Fuck every affiliate.
I'm just
For
saying.
throws?
Again?
Internet sucks. Yeah.
Are we hard?
Oh,
we're
it's
hard
not-
lined, aren't we? Oh my god.
Say.
Are we?
Guys, you know what? Forget about it. Don't joke about connection. We don't have fucking internet.
What the
Sorry.
fuck? Like, what's happening?
It's crazy. I'm gonna have to fire everyone.
I'm getting Tequila on the phone. I'm gonna handle that deal.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh my
I'm gonna
lord,
call
guys!
her right now.
All we have
I'm gonna
no
call her
idea.
up.
We're all good. Okay, so let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah. Let's wrap it up, guys. Can you guys hear us, ladies and gentlemen? Can you guys hear us? Listen, I'm gonna wrap it up really quick.
Yes.
Jose, please stop talking. I need to wrap this up. You're gonna keep going on forever and ever. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up really quick. I want to answer everybody's question. Right now for 2025. We're gonna wrap this up really quick. So, MK a couple of minutes ago said, "Will you fund for newly formed LLC, corps, or startup for
Yes.
project funding, real
Yes.
estate investments,
Good credit.
staffing?"
Yes.
Yes.
Great,
Yes.
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Info@ledmakecapital.com. Remember that. Anything that you have, info@ledmakecapital.com. Ledmakecapital.com. We said yes to it. Info@ledmakecapital.com. Send us over. If we say yes to it, send us an email. Let us take care of it. Let's move forward with that. Okay? Next.
Perfecto. Really quick, Trace.
Wait, Sean Comey.
No, it's not. I can't even.
Wait, Sean Comey said, "Oh my God."
Read it.
That's what these what?
Here we go. Hold on. I got it. Here we go. Oh my God. That's what these other guys did. Multiple inquiries, like Yellow Dealership. Yes, Stanley. He was responding when you were speaking about the inquiries.
We can
Banging
remove
up the
those.
credit.
We can remove the inquiries as well.
Yes. All right. Let's get it.
Broker shuffles. They want to wait. Hold on. Sean Comey wants to see Stanley do the broker shuffle.
I don't know
Whoa.
what that is.
Stanley, what is
Yeah.
that?
Come on, bro. Broker shuffle.
Broker shuffle, bro.
Yo.
2025.
Yeah.
Next year. All right. Here we go. Yeah. So, guys, listen, real quick, just to wrap this up.
They say they miss a valuable.
What?
A lot.
Anything that you guys
There's a lot of valuable information.
info@landmakecapital.com. Send it over to us. Daryl wants to wrap it up.
Listen, the communication doesn't stop with us.
Mm-mm.
The podcast might pause right now, but you have
Pause.
our contact information.
Oh, we're giving
have
you our
our
direct
emails.
cell phone numbers too.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Stanley's number 631. No, I'm joking.
you're calling me all the time tonight, right? So, but for real, this is just the beginning.
Right.
It's just a tip. All right. Well, fuck, man.
Right? You're getting in on the ground floor. So think about if you bought Netflix when it was $1.
Bitcoin, whatever.
Or
man.
you
Yeah.
bought Tesla when it was $1.
Doge.
Is it $1?
Or Bitcoin at $1. Think
Yeah.
about that. You're on the ground floor here. Only way you can go is up. We're not here for a short time. We're gonna be here for a long time. And this is
And a
not-
good time.
How long?
And
Stanley?
a good time. I like that.
even
Yeah.
though we dropped the word affiliate, I want to make something real clear. We're a community,
Right.
Here
right?
we are.
So that means we're family. We look out. We're available for each other.
Yeah.
So if you have a hard deal and you can't figure it out, give us a call. We're here to help.
1-800.
And just
You sound like an infomercial.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck, Stanley?
Guys, if you guys
All right,
want.
let's
What are
Stanley-
we
Can we let
This
Stanley
is-
finish? Can we let Stanley
oh
finish?
my God, the adults are leaving the room.
Let Stanley finish.
but in closing, like I said, we're here for you. Jose said it best. If the deal doesn't work here, it doesn't work here. If it should be somewhere else, tequila has penetrated the bloodstream, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
Well, everyone,
No,
thank
no,
you very
stop it.
much.
No, hold on. Listen, I want to button this up.
Like,
Listen,
yeah,
listen,
button something?
listen. I want to button this up, and this is the final image. My beautiful face is gonna be the final image for 2025. ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Yeah.
For just even being a part.
Yeah.
Right.
on, man.
I mean, again, listen. You guys can be anywhere else on a Thursday evening,
Right.
not looking at your fucking cell phone, listening to us talk, or looking at your laptop, listening to us talk. You guys can be anywhere else,
Right.
but you guys are here with us. You know what I mean? And that is the most important thing. And when we're here, we listen. We like to fuck around, we like to joke around, but we also love to make money.
Yeah. More
Okay?
importantly.
And I have to say, one of the things that Jose and Stanley definitely preaches to all of us on every single one of our screens, we have our financial goal that we would like to obtain, right? Some guys in here have cars. Some guys in here have their family. Some guys in here have their dream house.
Their mistress.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's people in here that have certain goals and certain aspirations on their screen.
We want to hear what is your goal.
Yeah, well, not only do we want to hear
what are your goals,
not only
and
do we
aspirations?
want to hear what is your goals, but we want you guys to hit them, right? We want you guys to set a plan. So one of the things that we definitely want to do as well for 2025 is we want to, like Jose said, we want to hear your plan, but we want to set a goal. We want to break down how many deals that you guys have to send to us a week. How many of those deals need to close? What dollar amounts those deals need to close at? And we want to really put together a roadmap. Yeah, everybody wants to make $250,000 a year. How are you going to make it?
Right.
How many clients do you guys have to send us?
If you don't have a target, what are you shooting at?
Exactly. How many? Because again, there's a dartboard for a reason. Because other than that, you'd be throwing a fucking dart at a wall, just making holes in the wall, right? There's a board for a reason because everyone needs a target. What's your target? If you want that Ferrari by next December, it's $250,000. How the fuck you gonna make that? How many real estate deals you need to close? How many mortgages do you need to close at how many points? How many MCAs do you need to close at how many points? And better than that, how many submissions do you need? How many submissions do you need? How many leads do you need to generate to make those, convert into submissions? What questions are you going to ask to make sure that you're able to get the perfect program for said person? Again, listen, we want to end 2024 with a bang. We want to end
that.
Yeah, we want to end 2024 with a bang. But again, guys,
Guys and girls,
ladies and gentlemen.
boys and girls.
Yeah, we can't say guys and girls. We can't say guys and girls nowadays because there's a lot of lawsuits and shit going on. Everyone, right? Shout out to Diddy, shout out to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pull through. They're gonna pull through. But no,
Shout out to them.
No. Listen, but seriously, guys, to wrap this up, listen, we love being here. We take time away from our family every Thursday night to be here with you guys
in this community
to educate you guys. And listen, we're all here to make money at the end of the day, right?
Please get it.
Sign up for Brokers Connection. You guys are gonna get a one-on-one with each and every one of us. Okay, we're gonna do live underwriting for everybody. But if you need live underwriting done in the moment, sign up for Brokers Connection. We'll make sure we take care of
Guys, live underwriting Monday. Monday, the day before the holidays. Let's underwrite everything. Monday. Live underwriting for business lending, live underwriting for actual DSCR loans, mortgages. Stanley just giving me that face like I'm not gonna be here, but he will be here.
No, I didn't sell.
Stanley's always here. Come on.
Stanley's always here. But you know what, guys?
He sleeps here, literally.
I love what Daryl said.
How much you love it?
I love it a lot.
Oh, you love it a lot, yeah.
But you know, guys, let's end this on, you know what, we're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that you guys are successful. I love what he said. I told him this a couple of days ago. But I love he reiterated it. But you know what, though? Just for everyone else, you know what? We are setting the standard for everyone else. Guys out there, affiliates, companies, ISOs, love you guys are watching it. Give us a call. Send us an email, info@lemycapital.com. Let us show you guys how we can go ahead and work together.
We're here.
And make all this money. All right? Thank you, guys. We appreciate you guys and love you guys.
And
Jaquita,
I'm calling you. No, Jaquita and Nina, who's saying when and what time so that we can discuss stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to...
Jaquita, I got you.
Yes, if you, Jaquita said I have my target. You will get it tomorrow, Sean.
Wait, Nina said that she hasn't received this link.
Nina, I'm gonna shoot you
back
an email
office.
shortly.
Read that chat.
As soon as we're done with this, I'm sending you an email. I'm gonna work with you personally, okay?
Woo!
And again,
the Jose.
And again, I know we keep saying we're gonna wrap it up. We're not wrapping it up,
We're wrapping it up now.
We're gonna wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Listen, if your dreams and your goals, your financial goals, were not met for 2024, I can assure you, that's signing up with Brokers Connection, we are going to make sure that your dreams and your ideal goals come true for 2025. That is our personal goal. That's my personal goal. My personal goal.
And remember, Monday 30th, what we're gonna do is
Monday
end-
Monday 30th. Yeah, that's Jose. Here we go.
Monday the 30th. On Monday the 30th.
Monday the 30th.
Monday the 30th. Yeah, there's look.
One week from
Yo,
this
ladies
Monday,
and
right?
gentlemen, English.
No,
This
on
is
Monday.
second
No, listen, guys.
language.
Listen. You guys are crazy. Monday the 30th, we're gonna go ahead and do something very special for you guys, only for the people that have joined Brokers Connection. We're gonna have a one-on-one. I know next week we're not gonna have this because obviously it's the holidays. We're not waiting to the new year. I personally want to be able to set goals and expectations for everyone, and I want us to write it down. I want us to be able to have it. So yes, Monday the 30th. Me, not everybody else. Me, if they're more than welcome to join us. I'm gonna go ahead and take the time. We're gonna go on either this platform or any other platform. You'll receive it on the application app. We're gonna go ahead and set goals. All right. So Monday the 30th, we're gonna go ahead and set goals so that we
One-on-one
can be successful.
consultation.
One-on-one. Okay, guys.
Let's go.
And
Remember,
hold on, real quick. Nina, I have to say, you said don't go making me cry. Thank you, Nina. I can assure you, if you stay as dedicated as you did this evening on this podcast, and you sign up for Brokers Connection. I don't know if you signed up yet, but if you sign up for Brokers Connection, and we're able to go ahead and provide that one-on-one training with you. If we're able to live underwrite deals, you send us a deal live on the spot, and we let you know what you can do with that client. We jump on a three with that client. I promise you, we have the programs that no other shop has.
Nobody.
And we listen.
say it with your
They're
chest.
trying to compete.
We can even go as far as getting somebody a motherfucking personal loan
Whoa.
to go ahead.
Mother F.
Yeah, because that's how you know it's real. We can go ahead and get them a motherfucking personal loan to go ahead and pay off some of their credit card debt or do whatever they
Just
need.
don't give the secrets away. Everybody else is watching. Competition is watching. Like, oh my god, we could do this, we could do that.
Give
Oh my
competition
God.
watches, okay?
Yo, listen, this
They
is
can
our-
sign up too. They
Yeah,
can sign up too.
Up too.
This is our
Sign up one
community.
person for your whole office.
This is our community. Understand? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you go with a team. This is our team. This is our
it,
family.
man.
This is
Yeah.
our community. Let's fucking get it.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Make capital. Don't forget the fucking capital.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank
Love
you
you guys.
again.
Love you guys.
All right, now that's really, ladies and gentlemen, we are
All right,
out.
guys, thank you.
All right, guys.
Guys.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We will see you in 2025.